Alright, so let's get this top 8 underway. It's gonna be none other than Goliath Gaming's JabhiM up against Bionic 2307 in one of our two winners semi-finals. Okay, so we've got Bionic over here playing Kimberly. Interestingly, I have not really seen Jabhi play a lot of DJ. Obviously we know Jabhi for playing Chun-Li and also Lily, so the DJ pick definitely is a little bit new to me, but seems to be working out for him fairly well. Oh, that's a great anti with the back heavy kick, and wow, a very strong perfect to start off the first round over there. Okay, Bionic trying to make something happen with these spray cans, unfortunately jumping in, getting anti every single time, and Jabhi really does not care about neutral at all, it seems. As soon as there's opportunity to drive rush in, that's exactly what he's going to do. Speaking of drive rushes, Bionic tries to get something of his own going, but hasn't really been able to find his feet in the set so far. Still early days though. Here we go, it might be time, plus frames up. We're gonna go straight into super, probably not even necessary in the first game. Very convincing there. Goes to JabhiM. So there's very short load times in this game. In between rounds like that, you know, usually back in SF5 there'd be like a little bit of downtime for me to, you know, take in the match and all that. Not so much the case in this game. Things go by very quickly, as I think many of us can appreciate that. So yeah, alright, nice, that's a great little samurai kick into the so bad drive rush. Yeah, so that is the tech in this game. If you don't have a character that can do that, you know, combo into something that leads to a knockdown, preferably meterless, and then drive rush in for strike per mix. Yeah, character's probably not the greatest. That's a very strong tactic, if you will, in this game. Oh, and the back heavy kick actually gets blown up there. That is pretty interesting. Maybe Bionic actually knows the angle at which to jump at DJ to stuff up that anti-air, but I guess we'll see in a little bit. Lots of these sobas are not going punished. Jabhi has a lot of freedom in the neutral. There we go, standing line kick right into the drive rush. Okay, looking for something over there by Bionic, not biting. Does burn himself out though, and this is going to hurt. This might actually be dead. This actually might be dead. Oh, I think it is. Even if it wasn't, it was going to be a meaty air slasher or something anyway to round it up. So, oh, Jabhi working on a little bit of a speed run here. Bionic is going to have to find some sort of solution really quickly if he wants to find himself back in the set. That being said, Bionic has played incredibly well today. So, you know, definitely saw Bionic play a little bit of SF5. Didn't really see him play in too many of the World Warriors. I can't remember if he played in too many of the World Warriors for SF5, but here he is in SF6 doing a really fantastic job, making it all the way to top 8. So yeah, you know, having to overcome Jabhi is quite the feat. So, you know, the scoreline as it isn't something that many would say would be unexpected, but as I was saying that, Bionic was on a really good roll as well. Got some momentum going. Yo, Jabhi with the check, saying absolutely no drive rush is allowed. The only person that's allowed to drive rush is me. Okay, gets thrown into the corner though. Bionic tries to get a can up there, but Jabhi saying nope, I will be the one that does the drive rushes, and if you are going to be doing a can setup, it has to be real. You've got to have the frames for that. Definitely can see that Jabhi spent a lot of time, you know, as he usually does, labbing all of these things, and it's throw loop city time. It's time to straight up guess, and Kimberly doesn't have a reversal really to deal with that. She has to spend some bar, or super bar rather than, you know, just having a EXDP that can deal with that. Okay, no conversion there from the force knockdown, but you can see that Bionic just wants to get anything going. Probably any hit would probably go into super here, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. This is good. So Bionic will get some of his drive gauge back. You see it goes up quite a bit over there. And a healthy life lead as well. But any hit into super will end it. And so it goes. Unfortunately, the first game in our top 8, or our first set rather in our top 8, is a little bit of a wash there. 3-0 to JabhiM. Alright, moving on to the next match in our winners semi-final. It's going to be none other than Tikok from Reunion Island up against Illusion's Vinpetrolium. Alright, so neither of these players are not familiar with the top 8 spots. If you're not familiar with Tikok in question, he has made it into the top 4, I believe, for King of Fighters 14 at Evo Japan a couple of years ago, and also did fairly well at Evo Japan. I think it was last year, 2022 or so, for King of Fighters 15. So a very, very highly skilled player from Reunion Island. Has not really played a lot of Street Fighter. I've been playing with him a lot recently, but I think Street Fighter 6 is the first one that he's really put some time into. And Vinpetrolium, as you can see over here, also not a stranger to any of those kind of high placements, being in a multiple, World Warriors, and also in the Capcom Cup. I think it was top 3 in the last premiere event, online premiere event for Street Fighter 5, and looking to do it again with his character, but gets Shamid over there. And just went over the background of these two players, and the match is already over. It is. Okay, so that's the first match going to Tikok. Quite a strong start there. Alright, moving on to the next game. Let's see how Vinpetrolium will respond. Great reaction there to the DI from Vinpetrolium. We'll probably get the corner carry here. Rashid, not a character that I have put too much time into. So I'd like to see what Vince has up his sleeve, especially since he played the character a lot. If it wasn't his main alongside Bison in Street Fighter 5. So if anyone would know how to use the character, it would be Vince. That's going to hurt quite a bit. I wonder if Vince can kill here. Okay, doesn't opt to spend any meter. Doesn't quite get the stun. You can see that Tikok was looking for it, and he looks for it again, but Vince is aware. Right, so Tikok over there like, okay, look, I know you probably want to try and stun me with DI, let me just wake up with super. He doesn't have any other reversal options, he burns out, so has to spend that bar, but Vince having none of it, gets the crouching medium kick into the dry rush. Okay, holding the corner down. You love to see it, That's great corner control here from Vinpetrolium. Alright, pressure now. Tikok sleeping at the wheel. And in the Vinpetrolium doing the thing right now. Quite a healthy life lead. This is looking terrible right now for Tikok, and this should be a perfect. Nice! What a response here from Vinpetrolium. Alright, so at 1 apiece, it is looking like it could be a very interesting match. Doesn't look like Tikok has too much familiarity with what Rashid does, like just as a character. Most people know what Ken has got up his sleeve. He's got a DP, he's got a, he's got a Totsu. Of course, there's things like Dragon Lash that is kind of new, but even that is like sort of straightforward. And even the Jinrai kicks, those are mostly, those are things he's had for years. So it's nothing too new, but if you skipped out on SF5, probably would not have known about that. But it seemed to have faced Tikok too much in that particular round. But I was just about to say, it's like the only way I can really see him winning if he's not too familiar is just to kind of get something going. That was a decent response. It was a lot of bother for the counter DI, but just get something going with Ken, and then it doesn't matter who you're playing against as long as he gets knocked down. But here we go. V-trigger one things. It's SF5 all over again. Great tech here, but hard block forever. Gets the overbip, nothing really from it. So from what I understand, and a little interesting mechanic here, it was like that in SF5 as well. It's like Rashid's moves get buffed when there's in the whirlwind, right? And he can actually do that from a bunch of different moves, not just V1 or the 2-bar super. Not again. These matches, dude. These rounds are going by way too quick. But what I'm enjoying about them is that it's just back and forth. That's what you want to see in the set. So I need to see that right now from Vince. He needs to make this one happen. I want to see it go all the way there. Once again, crouching medium kick. Kind of feels like we saw this round a little while ago, and this time Tikok being a little bit more decisive there on her defense and just decides to wake up with DP. We'll get the corner carry here. It's so silly. I mean, I play a fair amount of Ken as well, but even whenever I get like any button into, you know, the toggle combo into the running Tatsu, it's like, it's just so much corner carrier. I didn't really do anything. It's crazy. But I mean, Rashid's got the exact same thing. Pressuring Tikok over here now. As the corner, the drive meter is a little bit of a factor here for Vince. So it's going to have to chill out over there. But okay, let's get through the 3 balls by being a little bit more passive. And as he gets it, spins it. Doesn't get that much damage. Probably could have killed with a little bit of a better combo. Okay, Tikok not opting to spin the 2 balls over there. Oh, and not quite ready. Very smart there from Tikok not to counter DI. Don't know if it was smart or if he was just late with it, but yeah. The reason why I say that it's likely that he decided not to is that he pressed jab but then blocked instead of jab into DI. And it was good because I don't think he would have had the life to tank the DI damage, or he probably wasn't worth risking the round to do so, even if he did have the life. See, that time he did it. So yeah, very interesting. Alright, so Tikok doesn't opt to spend like the anything after getting the DI. It doesn't want to spend any drive, and also does like crouching fierce into the Tatsu instead of like you know, just doing the toggle combo and then doing like a drive rush right after. So he wants like the mix up from standing rather than from the knockdown. Okay. That was a perfect round there. Tikok, quite a few of those have been going around here. But starts off with that re-trigger 2. There's that buff with a circle forward. Light punch over there, still buffed. Yeah, you see that little whirlwind, it's still back there, so it's still providing the buffs. And Vince saying, nope, I'm not taking your mix, I'm going straight into it. Has the corner now. What is the mix though? This goes for the meaty. And a bus into counter hit Vinpetrolium over there. We'll find what's in the corner. Okay. This is not bad at all, but it doesn't really get anything out of it. I think that Vinpetrolium was looking for some sort of oh, that was amazing. That was an amazing awareness over there. That was actually so awesome from Vinpetrolium. Not quite going to get this done. And, oh my goodness! The awareness from this man! It's 2-2. Okay, so the winner of this will progress into the winners finals over there to go and fight JabhiM. Who will it be? Will it be Tikok from Reunion? Or will it be Vinpetrolium? Once again, Tikok just doing the crouching heavy into the Tatsu. Okay, Pro Loop City, it's time to guess, and Vince decides he doesn't want to really guess with anything. He's gonna go straight. I guess doing wake up DP is it a guess in itself. Paid a lot of life for that one though. Does get the corner though. This could be big. So Rashid does have a throw loop, and we might see it over here. Tries to go for the shimmy. I would have gotten thrown for sure. Unfortunately, the crouching medium kick is going to close it out over there. So yeah, Vinpetrolium has a little bit of work to do here. Try something a little bit risky there with the dash into the slide. So Rashid has a couple of moves from his dash, just like he did in SF5. Wake up super, not too bad. Gets the corner as well, and a great anti-air to keep Tikok in there. But a wake up super here from Tikok in response, and the freaking run Tatsu, dude. And they've just been switching corners this entire time again, and this time Vince is ready. Probably going to opt to try and go for the stun. No. Okay. Yo, these neutral jumps here. This is gonna start for sure. No, it's just a little bit short of the wall. This time. There we go. Okay. Oh, man. This is a great game. I love this game. Yo, what's happening, Rashid? This character is so cool. Yeah. This character is so cool. Okay, so once again, Vinpetrolium likes to start off with this round start super, level 2. Just to try and push the opponent to the corner and get that advantage early. Not so sure if that is the greatest. I mean, it gives him an early advantage, but it's so much bar. You know, it's so much bar for a shot at getting some damage. Damage is not guaranteed. So, I'm not so sure about that. Does get the drive impact though. Vinpetrolium, this is probably his best opportunity over here. Tries to bait out the throw or maybe a DP or something with that neutral jump, but unfortunately going to pay dearly for it. And Tikok is going to be the one that will progress into the bracket on the winner's side. We'll see him later. Alright, so moving on, we're going to have our losers round 3 right now. It's going to be MarkTheShark up against Ren. So I'm familiar with, I think he used to go as X-Ray92. I might be mistaken about that. But if it is the same player that I'm thinking about, then they played a little bit of SF5 back then, and during the early days. I think he played Ken there as well, but mainly an NRS player from what I can recall. Ren, on the other hand, no one should be unfamiliar with Ren. Second place last year in the World Warrior, ended up actually going to Capcom Cup, given that there were some issues with Naruto's visa. And yeah, really strong player overall. I've played against both of these players in ranked, and what I know, there's a little bit off there. I think that Mark maybe could have actually have supered there on that DI. But yeah, so Ren has got a really passive style. I don't know how often I've played against Mark though. But Ren's got like a super passive style until he gets a knockdown or something. He'll wait for you to make a mistake. So yeah, let's see how that works out. Didn't really seem to be all that great in the first round though. Mark doing some work over here. Okay, great little jump over there. Was it great? I feel like Ren maybe could have DP'd there. Alright, throw loop city, time to guess. A little bit off there with the spacing on that meaty throw. The wake up jab. Didn't really get too much out of it though. Oh, that was a decent little forward heavy punch from the drive rush, but no confirm. Okay. Alright, that is not a bad response there. A little bit too late with the drive reversible, but it's not too bad a response. If you just want to get your opponent off you, then that wasn't too bad. Oh, I can't believe that we jumped there. No DP though from MarkTheShark. And I think that Mark would be okay just to jump him out over here. Not even necessary, just a quick little tick throw will be quite enough. Alright, so right back into the next match and see what's up. Okay. Right, so yeah, so that over there, right? So not a lot of characters can actually DR. Well, after throw, it's not always guaranteed. I think that Ken would have to actually press a button. Probably has to press like jab or something so that they don't eat a wake up DP right away. So they'd have to press jab right away just to instantly stop or somewhat stop the drive rushes a little bit earlier so that they don't have to eat that DP. But not a lot of characters can do that, and also depends on the wake up that your opponent has. Like Gal's flash kick has actually got a lot more range, so it can be quite tricky. I know that Marissa and Gee, for example, have the frames. They have like, you know, upwards of 22 frames, so they can actually drive rush and block. They don't have to commit to something. That being said, Reno there with a great crouching heavy punch. Okay, what's next? Yo, I actually don't know if Luke can do that. I don't know if Luke can actually stop his drive rush in time to block. so, or to make the DP whip, so definitely something to love over there. The neutral drop is going to be good. Mark, not opting to spend any bar, believes that he can do this without having to spend too much. Both are in burnout though, so it's kind of even at the moment. Ren just needs one hit. Oh! Fuck. Still not opting to spend any bar, and very smartly so. You see, that's what happens when you've got confidence in yourself. You know, could have gone straight into level 3 from this Jin Rise, but to seal the round, many players would have done it. Mark believed that he could have done it without it. So that's something that I believe as the game progresses, more people will probably get, you know, more familiar with dealing with. So that right there, the crouching medium kick, or like button into drive rush. So for most of the time, that's not a thing, right? So if you do crouching medium kick, it depends on what button you do afterwards. But if you do crouching medium kick into like a slower button, let's say maybe even Ken's crouching medium punch, it's not a true block string, and they can't block there either. So every time you see the crouching medium kick and you go into, oof, that's a really unfortunate one there from Mark. This is probably death. I think like Fierce into super would have been enough. Ren didn't decide to finish that combo with the usual route because of the wall. That's a really interesting one, because of the corner, right? He didn't want the character to bounce over him or in a weird way. It was enough to kill anyway. But yeah, crouching medium kick into drive rush. You can DP it every time. Well, most of the time. There are situations where that is not true. Okay, but if it's on a true block string and you do a DP, it's probably gonna hit them. Right? They can do things, they can do their own invul moves, they can maybe DI if they want to call you out. But if people are trying to just get free pressure by doing crouching medium kick or a button into drive rush, you need to be ready to check that stuff. Not always that easy, especially doing it from down back. It's not always the easiest thing. Maybe that's why modern is a way to play the game. But in any case, let's see. Yes, this is good here for Ren. Ooh, yeah, I think that is DI safe. I think that particular setup over there is probably DI safe. It's the second time I've seen Mark do that now. And it hasn't been successful there for Ren to try and DI the Dragon Lash, so yeah. Okay, Mark burns himself out for that particular combo. Okay, oh, this is interesting here from Ren, spending this bar now. I guess it stops Mark from recovering a, you know, drive, and it does give Ren quite the healthy life lead, and he needs it. Doesn't really capitalize on that crouching medium punch though, just gets a little bit of damage out of it. Mark playing a little bit more passively here. Okay, actually, any button will do right now. Any button into drive rush into super, but yes, a reaction from Ren. Yeah, probably didn't even have to do like a perfect combo like that, but it's already in Ren's system to do those perfects. So Luke's got an interesting little mechanic. I wish more characters had it. There are a few others, but yeah, Luke has a really interesting mechanic where he has to release the buttons in SF5 as well at a specific point in time, and for certain of the flash knuckle moves, for all these flash knuckles, right, the quarter circle back, and if you do it at the right time, you'll hear this is perfect, and you'll get a better combo out of it. Yeah, so it's pretty good. Okay, nice, great perfect parries there from Ren. No confirm there on that crouching medium punch, it's so hit confirmable. You can see, and that's the second time Mark's made that mistake now with just misjudging the range there after like a button or something on the throw. Needs to clean that up, but doesn't it take too many risk? Oh, that was actually a smart idea there from Mark, and this is death easy. This is easy death. Alright, so Mark up 2 right now. Am I calling it too early? No, I'm not. These supers do so much damage. Luckily, these are all first to 3 here in top 8. So, you know, Ren still has an opportunity here. Has to win 2 in a row though. Not always the easiest thing. Alright. 10 is doable though. I don't think that this is a terrible match per se for... I mean, it's probably like... I'd say, look, it's too early to say. I still think, well, maybe like 5-5 or 6-4. Maybe slightly in Ken's favor. But I need a lot more experience with the game. Great little perfect parry over there, but nothing really from it. And Ren, okay, this has been a really fast round. That's just how it goes sometimes. That's just how it goes. And you just gotta shrug those ones off. You know, you just gotta accept that that's gonna happen sometimes. And move on with it. Okay. Nice anti-here from Ren, playing a lot more solid, but oh, really great stuff here from Mark. These perfect parries have been on point today. Okay, oh, throw loop city. One more for the people. Oh, do it again. He tried it, but there it is again. Misjudging that range for the throw. Definitely something that Mark will have to go and look up following, you know, these matches. Oh man. Okay. You see, that's what I was talking about earlier. This time Ren actually decided to do the combo instead of just going into super and it cost him the round. That's what I was talking about with, if you do the perfect combo, even the non-perfect one, the medium knuckle will bounce him off the wall. And you either have to do that super really early or you've got to kind of input it in reverse. Both of the super parts in reverse to get that super to connect after the bounce. It can be pretty tricky. So yeah, in that situation, Ren should just have gone into super. It does spin a level 2 over here though. Alright, nice perfect parry again. Has to actually do something with that though. Perfect parry into like Sound Blast or something I think would be a good option. Or EX Sound Blast, yeah, DP or anti-air. Good parry here from Mark to avoid getting blown up and understanding once again. Very cognizant that he can't DI back. Oh no, that was almost it there. That was the one, and the wake up DP here from Ren. Wow. Wow. We are really going all the way today. Alright, 2-2, 2-2. Man, there were so many opportunities here for both players to close this out. But yeah, that's how it goes. That's how it goes in tournaments. That is just how it goes in tournament. Nice. Oh, full screen conversion. We'll get the knockdown as well. Here we go. Alright, wake up buttons here from Ren. Drops the combo. And you can see there's probably a little bit of nerves on the side here of these players. They know how important it is to get these early points here in the World Warrior series. Okay. Alright. Oh, misses the last bit of the combo over there. Okay, tries to confirm, but that crouching medium punch just a little bit out of range. Oh, that is so unfortunate here for MarkTheShark. Oh, but it's not going to kill, but chip is definitely a factor now. DP or crouching heavy punch. Yeah, that is a... Oh, man. And it's kind of falling apart here for Mark. A lot more of these jumps coming out now. That was a good one, but oh, a better one here from Ren. DR, yeah. Okay, things just seem to be working out a little bit more here for Ren. Will he get the proper conversion? Into level 2? Yes, he will. It's not going to be enough to kill though. And Mark is in CA range at the moment, but it wakes up with super. And that is going to be it for MarkTheShark in this particular run. And Ren will progress in the loser side. Alright, so the next match that we have here in a losers round 3 is none other than Enable and Will Bartners. Both of these players spent a fair amount of time playing Street Fighter 5. I think Will probably played it longer than Enable, right? And I'm actually surprised to see Enable not playing Lou, since that's the character that I am familiar with him playing in Street Fighter 5. Well, of course, you know, he's played these games for a good amount of time. I think that he is maining Chun-Li at the moment. I'm not so sure. I'm really not so sure who his main is, but this is probably the character I've seen him play the most. And he has a really good chin as well, I guess, as we've seen right in front of us as he takes the first round quite well over there, you know. But Enable, you know, playing the JP over there, this character definitely be giving a lot of people a lot of issues. No response there to the Hizonchu though, and that is one of the strengths that Chun-Li has. Okay, oh, nice block. This is gonna hurt big time. Okay, it actually does hurt quite a bit, and you get the knockdown as well from the spinning bird, but you don't have to charge when you're in stance like that. But what I was saying is that, oh, what? The drop over there, that could be costly. Okay, so I'm guessing that Enable is gonna have to go for a mix-up here, right? No, opting to go for the damage instead. Not that much, to be honest. Does get the ideal positioning over here. That level 3 is a little bit of a threat over there, even the level 2 from about this range, but the cross-up is good. Yo, is Enable going to make will regret that drop? Burns himself out. I'm not so sure if I think that is a great idea. Chip is definitely a factor now. Will not doing it just yet, and just gets the tick throw. Alright. So what I was wanting to mention a second ago was, and I think we'll probably see, we'll try it out in a bit. So, yo! Quick -2 over there. Damn. Yeah! That's how we do it. But, yeah, so a few characters in this game. Cammy, Chun-Li, Blanca. I might be missing one or two other characters, but basically you've got like an air move, right? Jury as well, I guess. Then you can tech the throw by holding up forward and doing one of those moves, right? Or by doing an instant version of those moves. So Chun-Li could do stomp, instant stomp, and then do like heavy kick on the way down. I've seen Ricky Ortiz do that quite a bit. Or instant air legs. Instant air legs with Chun-Li works out just as well instead of having to tech. It's really strong. It's really strong. And there's almost no reason not to do it if you were going to take the throw anyway. Then, you know, taking with something like that is not that bad. Not that bad of an option. Alright. That being said, Enable has responded back. Takes the first round over there. Okay, once again, using the level 2 over here. Is there going to be a mix-up or no? Again, option just to spend the bar. It doesn't really do that much damage. Definitely would like to see maybe try use a little reset there, somewhere in between. The payoff would probably be so much larger. They're just going for that last bit of damage, especially after all that scaling. Okay, but good amount of control here from Enable at the moment. Still no real response there to the Hizonchu though. Highly scripted moves like that. It's like a lot of startup. Kinda easy to, you know, DI or parry. Perfect parry, I think is probably the one to do. And I think as the game progresses, you'll probably see a lot more of that. It's kind of like kind of things that we saw in Reshift. I mean, you know, in older Street Fighter games like Street Fighter 3, things that were parryable became as the game progressed. It was definitely something that you saw things got parried pretty often. So game is still new. Let's not kid ourselves. It's gonna take a while for these things to, you know, actually become a muscle memory. Still, it's something that is good to know. Alright, it's a little bit of a mid-range fight over here. Enable not afraid to burn himself out just for the opportunity to start some pressure. No reversal outside of that level 1 now. Probably won't even get to use it. Yep. Oh, misses the follow-up over there, but doesn't really matter. Damn, that throw actually did a lot more damage than I expected it to. That is insane. Alright. So Will looking a little bit back in control. Oh, that was such a great confirm. That's a great thing that Chun-Li can do. She can just walk around with jab, can't hit, confirm, and then just do forward medium punch, and then, you know, into her legs or whatever she wants to do. It's very intense. That coupled with crouching medium kick, and a bunch of other little buttons. Like she's really doing well in the neutral department. Again, willing to do these minus twos. I guess though a life lead is pretty healthy and a perfect KO. Yeah, from Will. All right, Will trying to make his way further in the bracket over here. Will be able to bring it back. Alright. Oh, nice stuff here. Like, I've played against a couple of JPs and I've spoken to some of them, and you know, many times they complain about the projectile, the quarter circle forward kick projectiles, right? The spooky friends. Another perfect? How? Whoa! Whoa, please! Calm down, man. You can't do this, Sim. Not like this. Oh my goodness. There's no way it's gonna be a double P, right? No way. Okay, there we go. So enable. Sneaks in that crouching medium kick. Here we go. The pressure comes out now, but nothing really coming out of it. The super is good, and Will has been so good today. In, you know, deciding when to do these invol moves, whether it's just EX up kicks or the supers. Will has just been on point with it. No anti-air there from enable though. Needs to do something about that. Even that little jump over there, I don't think that jump is good. Jump is quite floaty. I guess there is the threat of the lightning kicks, but you can kinda, you know, ID that. At least I think so. This one? I don't think this is going to be dead. Yeah, again, I guess the positioning was not too bad, but as I say that, Enable puts himself all the way up close again. Are we get to see some more jumps over here? We do, but okay. Interestingly, that ghost that so many people complained about. Oh, you know, you can just drive rush and you know, go through my projectiles and even my command grabs. Seemed to work out that time, but I mean, I guess that is how JP's projectile works, right? It's not active all the way. Once it reaches you, then it gets a hitbox as it gets closer to the targets. That's why you'll see that sometimes you can like go right through that projectile. You can run right through it or something like that. This is one of those. It's not like, you know, Sagat's tiger shots or something. Or a classic projectile. I mentioned Sagat since he's got like a high and a low. JP's got like a high and a low projectile. Okay. Let himself out here. Going to spin at the level 2. Okay, I'm not so sure what happened then. Maybe we'll try to input like level 2 or level 3 or something in the midst of all of that. Oh, that's gonna be death. Oh, again, well, opting not to spin any bar. Probably would have definitely gone into it there for the chip. And unfortunately, Enable tournament run comes to an end. Will takes it over Enable 3-1. Alright, so moving on to our losers quarterfinal. We're going to see Bionic up against Ren over here. So I actually have not seen these two play before. I don't even think I've seen them play in like World Warrior or anything like that, so this is actually a new one for me. Great drive reversal there. Oh, they're so punishable. I'm not so sure how you would make that safe even from full screen. Maybe you'd have to cancel the slide like super early. But yeah, it's definitely the command slide. Well, the command slide, the command normal slide, like the down forward, I think it's down forward medium kick or something. That one you could probably make safe. We'll make that one plus, if you can get it meaty enough. But I'm not so sure about the one from the run. That might be a little bit more difficult to do. And I've seen this now from Ren a couple of times to get like crouching medium, but you know, goes into like a special move instead of like confirming into like, I don't know, like drive rush or something, especially like at lower HPs for his opponents. And I think that would definitely be something, yeah, it should do that more consistently. Oh, that was nice. Should do that a bit more consistently. Especially when the opponent's got like really low health like that. Just doing it though, probably not the one. Especially since, you know, that crouching medium punch of Luke's is pretty good. The cancel window on that's pretty good. Oh, this is probably dead. This is probably dead. No, it's not. It unfortunately was not over there. I would have spent the bar, I guess, and been 100% wrong. Okay, Bionic still has a chance here though. Is he gonna go into level 3 here? No, smart stuff here, gets one of the cans back as well. And the anti gets blown up this time into level 3 for sure. It is CA, so I'm not so sure. I don't want to call it. I don't think so. Okay, alright. But not so sure what that was about. Maybe that was wake up level 1, but Bionic was ready for it anyway. He wasn't really doing anything. Alright, so Bionic is buffed up now. Does a little bit more damage. A little bit faster. As Kim. You can see a little icon in the bottom left over there grooving because she landed her level 3. Actually, I think it actually, you get the buff whether you land the level 3 or not. Oh, and this is gonna be death though. Alright. Okay, so a little bit interesting rounds there. Some crazy little moments, I guess. Could have gone either way, to be honest, but Rin was able to clear it out in the first game of the match there. Alright. Okay. A lot of woofs over here from Ren, and just in a neutral over here. Not completely close up. I don't want to say like mid-range, just like maybe like the tip of where close range ends. But not really going checked here by Bionic at all. So we'll see. Not really necessary though. We'll do what we can. Yep. Does Bionic have something to kill here? We'll get a little bit of an additional juggle as well into level 1. That was a sick combo here from Bionic. Ugh. Nice. That's what you want to see. That is what you want to see. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, the crouching medium pick of Kimberly's. Nice and plus. Hit on and on block. Not cancelable though. So it might be a little bit strange for, you know, if you compare it to like most other characters that do have like buttons like that. That don't have buttons like that. Yeah. Usually, not always. Your crouching medium kick is your furthest, or one of your far-reaching cancelable normals. That's a really good button for Kimber. Being able to stop them from walking and still being plus on top of that is really nice. You know, it's different from the crouching medium punch, because crouching medium punch you can just hold it back, but because the crouching medium kick is low, they actually have to stay in place over there, and you know, back walk speeds are really pretty bad compared to other games. So that compared to having relatively well, most of your buttons outside of them being DR'd, them being, you know, negative, you can't really do something like button and walk back right away. You are going to find yourself getting clipped. So that does take some time to get used to. That definitely does take some time to get used to. In any case, Rin, out here, having the corner right now. Block this, and this is going to be death. Oh, yeah. DP, yeah. Alright. So, not looking too hot for Bionic at the moment. Going to have to pull out some of that Kimberly magic if he wants to bring it back in the set. But yeah, most of these rounds have been very much in Luke's favor. And I mean, Rin's just been doing Luke things, right? Here we go, throw Luke time, nothing that Bionic can really do. Unfortunately, Kimberly does not have a reversal that is related to her drive. She has to use super, and yeah, Bionic didn't have any at the time. Tries to go for something over there with the DR. This is not going to matter because of the life, right? So Bionic could not tank that damage. Really unfortunate over there. Good reaction, but just not able to tank the damage over there. Tries to make something happen there with the can. Great conversion, or rather reaction, right? There was no conversion there from Ren. Could have been though. Forced knockdown. Oh, -8. There we go. Forced knockdown puts the opponent in a jugglerable state. So you can hit them right out of it. And I'm pretty sure that we'll see more of those conversions become a bit more standard as the game progresses in its lifespan. And that's gonna be it. That's all she wrote. 3-0 over here from Ren over Bionic. Okay, things are starting to get intense now. We're going to see Vinpetrolium up against Will Bartness. This is definitely a match that we've seen in previous games quite a few times. And of course, these players, they are familiar with each other, more than familiar with each other, I'm sure, given the frequency that they play with one another. So, yeah. Oh, baited. That is the risk over there. You've got to be able to ID exactly where Trinity is and make sure that you respond with the correct anti-air at the right space and at the right time. Doesn't look like it's gonna matter too much though. The mix-up is good, but the conversion is not the greatest. That's not gonna kill, but it's gonna be very, very close. This has been a really great round here for Vinpetrolium. What a start. What a start. Yes, I think that Will's gonna have to, you know, control this space. Like, yeah, kind of like this a little bit better and try and stop. Oh man, that was really good there from Will, using the launch to get over the rolling shot. But yeah, I think that if Will wants to see success, he's gonna have to try and prevent this from happening right here. Right, it's easier said than done, of course, but yeah, holding that neutral down a little bit more. Oh, that could have actually been a little bit of conversion there into, I think like EX Lightning Kicks would have probably been the easiest thing to use there. It's great stuff there from Will. Again, does get the DI as well. No response there from Vinpetrolium. Tech is good though. No punish there on that whiffed air legs. Definitely something you gotta look out for. She does have quite a bit of recovery. The low is good. And we'll spend one bar just to close it out. That is that's actually quite nice, because what happens after that little sequence, which takes you up into the air, is that it's something that I think people probably exploited early days on Marble, where the screen follows one of the characters, right? The character that's being hit. So you can't see where the active character is, and I don't know if there's actually an indicator on the screen here to show where your character is, right? But because of that, or the opponent's character, or whatever the off-screen character, wherever that character is, because yeah, it makes it kind of difficult for you to see whether she's still in the air or whether she's gonna hit you low after that particular sequence. But again, really, really fast round there from Will, and yeah, so he takes the first match over there. So let's see how Vinpetrolium will respond. I think that it wasn't too bad overall, to be honest. Vinpetrolium, he definitely, you know, once he got things going with Rashid, you know, because the character is relatively new, I don't think a lot of people know all of the options yet. So it definitely worked out for Vin. will have to just try and keep that corner, or whatever the pressure is, you know, like that corner over there that unfortunately Vin gave to Will over there. Doesn't really matter too much. Might find our way working towards the other one at this rate. Okay. Just can't kill. Yeah, so if... Oh, man, what a jump here from Will up to... Don't know about this burnout decision. Yeah, get the neutral drop. It's pretty nice there from Vin to pull up the throw. Okay. To the corner we'll go. This is what I'm saying right here. This is what Vin's got to keep up. Okay, great shimmy. Oh, that is a great punish as well over there. Here we go. Nice. That's a great bait. And this is going to go into level 3. Not quite. Next hit for sure. Any good hit. Doesn't really matter what it is, and it'll probably be even Vinpetrolium's round. Well, trying to make the most of that burnout. Oh my goodness, the willingness to level 3 right there. That is actually so smart. So, you know, most people I think would have been like, oh, you know, I'll tank the burnout. I'll tank the burnout because it's like, whatever. Even after the combo, I'll still be alive. But Vin was like, nah, dude. I'm going in. I know that you're probably going to try and, you know, you're probably still confident given that I'm in burnout. So I'm a level 3 right there. Really great response. Okay. Alright, so you can see below there trying to bait out a throw attempt from Vin over there with the instant stomp, or the instant stomp rather. Okay. Not the biggest of punishes, but a punish nonetheless. So catches him, maybe trying to walk back there or something with that crouching medium kick. It is out there for quite a while though, not reaching, so you can't whip punish that. It's just a very good button. It's a very good button, so not broken by any means, but definitely quite strong. Okay, nice. That level 1 is pretty nice, I think, in the sense that at least it side switches, you know, and it does a fair amount of damage. The only thing is that the damage varies whether he gets the full animation or not, and sometimes it does have a tendency to whiff at certain ranges, right? Because he goes upwards when the hitbox goes like upwards, so yeah, there are ranges where even certain combos won't work. So yeah. Okay. Drive rush cancel into the DI, I guess, and this is going to be the round. We don't have to spend any spend it anyway because Will's already a round up. These rounds, guys. These rounds. I've been spoiled by SF5. When it was SF5 commentary time, I had so much time to think about stuff, reflect on the rounds, the matches, overall. Now things just go, dude. You get like a little combo, it's drive rush time, you know, let's go. Okay, the neutral jump, and that actually wasn't the best of neutral jumps over there. Will was a little bit more awake over there. He could have actually anti-aired that neutral jump. Okay. Nice, yeah, so cross-ups, not the easiest to deal with in this game. Many instances of I've seen and, you know, haven't played, you know, you'll do your cross cuts or whatever and it will fail for one reason or the other. It is still doable, don't get me wrong, it's definitely still doable, but there definitely are, I think someone actually made a Twitter post quite early on in the game's life about how the midpoints of this game were. Unfortunate one there from Vince. I'm not able to convert that correctly. Really unfortunate. And Will now, you know, finds himself one round away from being all the way. Oh, this is gonna hurt. This is gonna hurt. Oh my gosh! The follow-up. Oh my word, that is so unfortunate that it was just out of range there. And there would have been so much damage as well. But okay, Vince still has control in this particular round though. No DI response here from Will, but no proper conversion here. But the back throw will be good. Okay. Alright. Well, that was pretty interesting. that was pretty interesting. I can't recall if that was the EX. What is the back kick that Vin did, or the normal one? Maybe the EX would be a bit more consistent. I feel like I just saw Vin do this level 2, and he already has enough bar for another one. You see, like, that's what I was talking about. Maybe when he was playing against, like, maybe just Tikok. It's like you do that and you get like, yeah, sure, you get like the start, you get like some momentum going, but the damage is, it's not enough, man. It's not enough, I think, to justify all of that meter usage. Where many characters can do that without that, you know. Meter management, definitely the name of the game here. Having access to like a reversal without bar is very crucial. So giving up 2 bars like that, if you get yourself burnt out, you find yourself burned out, rather, might wish you had those 2 bars. But in any case, Will over here can play it kind of safe-ish now. Doesn't really need to do too much, just like that. The crouching medium kick into the legs will be enough. And unfortunately, Vinpetrolium's tournament run comes to an end. Okay, getting closer and closer to the end. We still have quite a few matches, but yeah, we are nearing that end of the tournament now. Right, so we've got Ren up against Will Bartness over here. I'm actually kind of interested to see how this is going to go. Both of these players can play fairly patiently. It was a great perfect parry. So it's going to be interesting to see how they play against each other. None of them are really going to take too many risks. As I say that, Will does the instant air legs right in front of Ren, and pays dearly for it. Yeah. Okay. Right. So Ren just chilling. Tries to use the fireball. That was a good conversion there from Will as well, recognizing that Ren is going to land on that fireball and was airborne as well. So it was a good conversion with the EX legs there. Okay, good corner control now. No real response to these drive rush cancels though. Okay, nice. Will doesn't really have to spend any bar here. Ren just betting it all on the EXDP. I think that's it's a bit of an uphill climb, but if Ren can get like 1 combo, needs to have a response to these on shoes. Oh, okay, now it's not looking too bad. Like 1 good hit now, and Will can actually, Ren can actually win this. He just needs a good confirm. Ooh, I don't know about burning yourself out though. This is a way better position here now for Will. Yeah, Will doesn't really have to do anything at this point. Can just chill. Yeah. Yeah, so managing your drive gauge again, really important. I know that especially with the change of, you know, just pressing mediums together to get your drive rush cancel, that it has been very it has become a very common thing now, more than ever, to see people do like busting and buffer drive rush. Not like it wasn't happening before, when people were, you know, when you could only do it forward, but because it's so much easier now, people just do it. Oh, that was so sick from Will. But yeah, you have got to keep in mind how much drive you have when you're going to go ahead and do these things, especially if you don't really have to go ahead and do it. Nice, this is good stuff here from Will. Gets the throw. Yep, nice. Nice. Interestingly, like, Chun-Li doesn't really have she doesn't, well, not really, she does not have a throw loop, right? She doesn't have a throw loop, so her little throw game in the corner is kind of similar to that from like SF5, you know. So in SF5, I think it was like season 3 or something, they made it so that they removed throw loops. So she's kind of still in that sense where she's not plus enough to get a nut throw right after it. She's still plus, but you know, you don't get a true throw loop. I wonder if they'll remove that in later seasons of this game as well, and kind of give everyone or more characters a similar sort of throw to what Chun-Li has. I guess we'll see as things progress. In any case, the drive reversal coming out here from Will, trying to just make sure that he keeps Ren in the corner. Ren fighting his way out, throws Will towards the left-hand corner instead. Wants to try and maintain this, get the drive impact, and I think they should be able to kill. Level 2? Oh no, the drops are real, but I guess we'll call that one a setup. We'll call that one a setup. Right. Okay. Yeah, so you see Ren just backing off, giving Will some space, inviting him in there, but Will with the read of a lifetime just holds up forward. Great defense here from Ren. Yep, gets the jab confirmed into the X. Just wants the corner trade though. Alright. Burnout now for Ren. A lot of drive on the side of Will. Ren probably just willing to chill out here and wait for his drive to return, but Will, having none of it, decides to pack on the pressure. Okay. And somehow Ren was able to just hold up forward in from the corner there. No response from Will. I guess a down input for an anti-air is not that you know, common to do, but I mean, she's got an air throw, she's got standing medium kick, she has the options, and suddenly, you know, Ren is in control of this round now, one hit away from, you know, taking this set. Wow, well, not the set, just the match. Okay, evens up the score over there, one apiece, with a meaty sandblast as well. I wonder what Will did over there on wake up. Set counter hit. So I might go check up and CFN at some points. Anyway, good perfect parry, but it's 2 hits, so you've got a perfect parry both. Definitely something important to learn in this game. I think Ren has been maybe the only one so far that I've seen that's been perfect parrying, at least somewhat consistently, at least against the characters that I've seen him fight that do have projectiles. But you need to perfect parry and do something as well, whether it's like walking forward or cancelling into like a, you know, a move or something that can potentially hit, but just get them to block, and while you can keep moving. All of that's pretty good. Oh, nice. Ooh, nice stuff. All right, Ren, kind of feeling it right now. Okay. Okay. There we go. Perfect all day. Into the corner you go. Oh no, Ren not taking the bait there. Will looking to try and bait up like an anti-air, or, you know, some maybe like EXDP or normal DP or crouching heavy punch or something, but not having any of it. But that is the risk that comes with it right there, giving Will these free jumps over there. So you got to keep an eye on Chin. Yep, well, that kind of thing happens sometimes. Not really much you can do about it. That is the nature of online tournaments sometimes. But I've received communication from both players that Ren was the one that won that round, that and that particular match that we were so rudely interrupted. But yeah, so it's 2-1 at the moment with yeah, 2-1 to Ren. So we move from there. Oh, that was great anti-air over there. I don't think you can confirm that particular one and then convert. So you'd have to commit, which is probably a lot harder to do from crouching heavy punch. But if you know, I'd actually be interested to see what the full conversion would be. Maybe you could do the light knuckle, maybe even light perfect knuckle into whatever. Might be interesting to see. In any case, so Will with the life lead, but in burnout, gets a couple of jabs there, but not really able to confirm. No confirm again. Unfortunately here from Will. Not a lot of drive available here on Ren's side. So chilling it a little bit here in an effort to just, you know, get a little bit of that drive back. And I think he's just waiting for 3 bars. And now he's like using that crouching medium punch again. And that would probably lead to death. So I think that Ren is quite comfortable over here. Well, you can see that not overextending, there's no need to. He'll ride down that last few seconds of the clock. Oh my goodness. Oh, not quite death. Oh man, and the slight miscalculation from Ren costs him the round. And the wake up crouching medium kick as well there from Wool. Very, very interesting stuff on both sides. Very unfortunate there for Ren though. Alright, look at that movement there from Wool. Chun-Li's movement speed is pretty good. It's such a pleasure to play her if you are that kind of person that is into, the neutral and the spacing and such. Definitely one of the best in the business for that. Alright, pressure here now. Wool has Ren in the corner. 3 balls available for Ren. Okay, awesome response there from Ren with that perfect parry. Could have gone with the DI instead, but this works as well. Oh, speaking of responses, are we going to see a side switch here? No. Wool just opting for the damage over there. And again, the crouching heavy punch reaction is good here from Wool. From Ren, sorry. Okay. Time to guess for the game. Oh no! Okay? Is this gonna work? Oh no, that's gonna work. Oof, man. These corner situations have been a little bit crazy over here. But yeah. Somehow they've been able to close out these rounds. And again, that's what happened in tournament. This is the first World Warrior as well. So, some money on the line, and more importantly, those points they want to qualify for the World Warrior final. Unlike last year, just getting into the top 8 is not good enough anymore. You want to be in that top 4. You want to qualify in the top 4 spots so that you at least are qualifying on that winner's side. Great bait here from Will. So you want to qualify on the winner's side. And the bottom 4 obviously will start in the loser's side of that bracket. So yeah, definitely you want to do well and be as consistent as possible in all of these tournaments. And yeah, the prize pool at the end there is like $9,000, so it's a lot of money. It's a lot of money, and of course, this trip to Capcom Cup. So there's a lot on the line here, guys. It's not just we're not just playing, we're not just playing the game anymore. We have opportunities over here, and well, speaking of opportunities, finds himself put in the corner there by Ren, but then Will returns a favor. And suddenly we're back to almost the middle of the screen. Okay. Here we go. Again, no response to the Azonchu. I don't think anyone's really responded to that at all today. Will's been getting away with it scot-free. And that is definitely not the one. Definitely something to go and look out for. Practice, anti-Azonchu stuff. One way or the other. The startup on that move is way too long, and it needs to be silenced. I'd say. No anti-air from Will. Probably doesn't want to mess it up, doesn't want to spin on EX. No way. Wow, dude. Will has been so good at these at guessing on these like just safe moves, and they're doing like either EXEP and dude, actually going with the super over there. Unfortunately, it did not convert into a round win, and so that's a lot of bar that Will has given up here going into this final round. Potentially, Ren does have 3 bars on the table. It's a round up, so not looking too bad for him right now. Again, no real anti-air here from Will. Does get the Azonchu, no conversion right after. DRC's in again. Opting to spend the bar, and Ren now not fearing the use of DI a little bit more. Will just chilling out there, again saying, listen, I don't really have to do anything right now. I can, keep you at bay with these jabs, do what I have to do, just to get my drive back, and he does very smartly. Oh, wow, what a jump here from Ren. Okay. Okay, so keep it simple. Just wants to get the drive, doesn't want to, again, potentially mess up the combo. Pushes Will to just under 2 bars now of drive gauge. Okay, forcing his way in here. Ren does not want this to go to a 3rd round. He wants to end it right here, right now. Here we go. What is it gonna be? Oh, Ren is just chilling and waiting. And the Zonchu came through, but there was no real response. Trying to beat the Tikok. And there's a response we've been looking for so long. Finally, Ren shuts down the Zonchu, and that is going to be 3-2. Ren will progress to the losers final. Okay, this should be a very interesting match. We're going to see none other than Goliath Gaming's JabhiM up against Tikok from Reunion Island, the only player that is not a South African in this top 8 today. So yeah, quite interested to see how Tikok handles this DJ. I don't really see anyone, you know, stopping JabhiM's DJ. Like, just his aggression today has been like so on point. I mean, that round was like a blur for me. So very interested to see if Tikok has any solutions to this. Okay, right, so get the corner now, that's cool. But just allows JabhiM to get out. But as I say that, throws JabhiM right back into the corner, trying to keep JabhiM in the corner here, but the EX slasher will be good. This is going to be a great punish and really smart stuff here from JabhiM. Not only does he take the damage, but he switches sides and he's going to get the burnout. This actually might just be dead. What am I talking about? This might actually just be dead. Forget about switching sides and burnouts. It's over. Just like that. Look at that. DJ damage, ladies and gentlemen. Dudes are out here talking about Marissa. I mean, a fair amount of characters in this game do a lot of damage, especially in that kind of, you know, situation. It's punish, counter, 3 bars, corner. You can do that kind of damage. Oh, that's a great little jump in there from JabhiM. Tikok finds himself in the corner. Oh, okay. Throw loop time. Alright, Tikok maybe opting to jump there. It wasn't counter hit, so he just wanted to get out of the corner. Stops the drive rush, but doesn't really commit to anything. And you've got to do that. And what I've noticed, even in the matches against Bionic earlier on, is that like, JabhiM really doesn't. He's not caring about playing any sort of neutral game at all today. He's gonna get you to block air slasher. Or something. He's gonna drive rush in, and you're gonna have to hold that. It doesn't really matter. When he is in neutral, he'll do like Sobats, he'll do like standing light kick, into like drive rush or something. But if you don't have an answer, oh, I guess Tikok had an answer right there. But if you don't have a consistent answer, you are not going to get to play. There's a slasher drive rush. There we go. Just like that. No punish on the sweep though. And Tikok he'll take what damage he can get. Alright, he'll take what damage he can get. Okay. Right, dry rush to keep the pressure on. Walk back. And these Sobats have not been punished at all today. Like, they're whiffing like that. Yeah, they've been whiffing quite a bit, but not a single whiff punish. So, you know, I agree. If they're not being punished, then you have that freedom in neutral to do what you want. JabhiM doing the right thing right now. Look at all that damage. Ah, look at that damage, dude. Oh. Okay. Burnout though, yeah. Did he actually kill from here? Maybe if he spent EX. But I guess it doesn't matter in the grand scheme of things. Whoa! Almost a really smart jump in there from Tikok, but not quite recognizing that the back heavy was going to whiff there. And JabhiM, you know, working on that speed run once again. Right rush? Yeah, so you've got to actually perfect parry those projectiles so that that kind of thing isn't the thing. you know, if you're not doing that, you find yourself getting, you know, locked down pretty easily. The parries and stuff are there to assist with those kinds of things. Okay, Tikok has Jabhi in the corner here now, but we've seen this kind of situation happen a couple of times. Nothing really coming of it. Tikok spending some of his bar here, gets the shimmy but doesn't punish the throw. Jabhi can still make this happen. He's got the drive. One good jump in, one good confirm is all that Jabhi needs. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Okay. Yo, Jabhi hits every single one of the notes as well. Ugh. Here we go. Oh, okay, well, you know, the Meets-You DI was off, but Tikok was gonna wake up super anyway, so I guess either way, it would have worked out. Didn't really matter, it would have worked out for Tikok anyway. Still, that was a really good round there from Jabhi. Tikok burns himself out way too quickly here, but he's still able to keep the pressure up. Jabhi not wanting any of it though, goes straight into the EX, or the OD rather, jackknife maximum over there. Air slasher. Alright. Corner time. Okay, okay. Alright. Nice, so Jabhi, I mean, you gotta guess in that situation. Not sure what it was. Maybe it was a jump. I've seen, I mean, he jumped forward in the first game of the set or so, could have been, I didn't see a count hit. Either way, it didn't work out that time for Jabhi, so Tikok actually gets one on the board, and again, these Sobats not being worth punished. Not what you want to see. You want to see it get worth punished, and now it's throw loop time. Yep, time to guess. One more time for the people. Oof. Jabhi has so much control right now. Just smothering Tikok in the corner over there. It's not looking good. It's not looking good at all. Alright. Combo time? Okay. Yeah, it's... I mean, you could do that medium combo, but it uses so much drive, right? It uses so much drive, and DJ kind of needs the drive for his, like, his beefier combos, right? The ones that Jabhi's been doing. You know, doing the launcher and the drive rushing, and then doing something afterwards. That all takes bar. So managing DJ's drive gauge is pretty important. Again, no work punish on the Sobat at all. I mean, Ken has got the options. He's got standing medium kick, he's got standing heavy kick. There we go, we finally see something. Missed a little bit too late though. Again, no work punish, and that will be the story of this match if it ends right here, and it does. And Jabhi with a, I would say, quite an easy road over there to the grand finals. Alright, so which of these two players will be the ones that will go face Jabhi in the grand finals, right? Between Ren and Tikok. These two players have played so well in this tournament, so it remains to be seen. This is a run back though, so I'm sure that Ren has got quite a bit on his mind going into this particular set. And yeah, usually for the losing player, they think about it a little bit more, I think, than the winner does. It's like the winning person's mindset is more like, oh well, I've beaten this player before, so I can probably do it again. You know, it's in the same tournament. But yeah, I mean, that's just how people are, right? It's like you react more to losses than you do to gains. That's just psychological facts. But in any case, the shimmy over here from Tikok, very good. And okay, gets the first round over there pretty well. I don't even think, was this a top 8 match? I can't even remember. I don't think it was. No, so they played in the top 16, so we didn't see this. We haven't seen this match yet. Okay. Alright. Throw loop time. Yeah, it does get the whiffed throw there, but unfortunately Ren does not capitalize. But does have a lot of control of this corner though. DP, okay, crouching heavy. That has been the option that Ren has been going for most of the time. Haven't really seen him use DP as much as an anti-air option. Okay. Oh, that's not gonna work. Yep. Just a little bit too late. Oh, and that is an unfortunate one there for Tikok. He had the right idea. He had the right idea. It's just how it goes sometimes. It really is just how it goes sometimes. And, oh, there we go. Okay. Yeah, that is definitely going to be something that Tikok will think about for a little bit. And I think this is like Ren's time, right? Like once something weird like that happens, that's a time where you really got to pack it on to your opponent. Oh, Ren could probably have confirmed into level 2, maybe even level 3. I think he got the bomb with a second hit there. You can cancel the first and the second hit of Luke's, you started the combo. Oh, wow! I'm actually surprised that Tikok was able to bring that one back. I'm not sure how he did it. I'm really not sure how he did it, but yeah, it was looking like all Ren for a moment there. Okay. Yeah, oh, that's a great jump. All the way to the corner we go, and now it's time. Now it is time to guess. Yeah. There, you can't jump out like that. If you're going to jump, you have to jump forward. Right, jumping back or neutral jumping in the corner, not the best option. Just jump out. If you're gonna jump out. If you get anti-air, it's okay. At least it's back to neutral. Except against certain characters, maybe like Cammy or Ken, right? Ken can do like, oh wow, that was a really well timed DI, but the follow-up was just not there. But yeah, so Ken can kind of do a well-timed Dragon Lash, EX Dragon Lash to like a side switch. It depends on how they jump, what button they jump, and when you do the Dragon Lash. And Cammy, she can do her EX DP, obviously it side switches, but it leaves you not like in the corner, so there's quite a bit of distance between the two. Still good to have, really good to have. Speaking of good to haves, it's throw loop time. This is something that you want to have. EX DP probably, yeah. That's just how it goes. That is just how it goes. That is just how it goes sometimes. I mean, you've got to guess. Not really much you can do. You just got to guess in that kind of a situation, right? So yeah, characters that can easily take you all the way to the corner and then still have a throw loop. Those are, I think, really good characters in this game. I mean, I think in pretty much any game, those are like really nice to have, but it's particularly strong over here, So yeah, Tikok looking pretty good at the moment, but you can see that Ren has switched things completely. He switched it up. He slowed down like his game so much, and this is how I know Ren to play. Like when I encountered him in ranked matches, and even just from the matches that I've watched even here today, it's like he will play really passively and force you to make mistakes if he finds that you're playing super aggressively, and it's working here. Against Tikok right now. Look at the difference in the life already, right? It doesn't matter, even if that was a DI save, Tikok was going to die anyway. So this is a really good adjustment here from Ren. Yeah, see, just sitting, waiting. It's like, yo, do something. So Tikok makes his way in, right? Okay, cool. It's Dragon Lash time. All right, nice. Okay. Good. I mean, should probably DP those, but the air tear, those work as well. So Tikok kind of low on drive, a lot of nothing happening right now. There's a great little punish here from Ren. He's so good at that. Okay. And now it's time to guess. Oh, that was a really good call out there. A really good call out there from Tikok. Recognizing that Ren probably wants to try out a shimmy over there, so just sticks out the crouch medium kick to blow up any attempts at walking back. Okay, so can Tikok kill here? Probably not. Oh, this actually might be the mistake. So there's way too much scaling over there, and that's gonna be guaranteed. Yeah, there's way too much scaling. There's way too much scaling, and so Ren is able to stay in just a little longer, and that was a crucial miscalculation there. You know, maybe unfortunate is probably the better word. Fortunate for Ren though, able to stay in the set a little bit longer. But yeah, that miscalculation over there definitely was the downfall there for Tikok, and it's really important that, you know, you understand that when you are going to burn yourself out, that you are going to, especially towards the end of the round like that, that you are going to kill, right? It's not worth it just to pump out that all of your meter just for like, you know, 5 extra damage. Okay, here we go. Ooh. All right. So now, Tikok looking pretty strong. All he needs is one more round. Ren still hanging in there, still playing the smart and slow game. Gets the jump. Oh no, with the drops, and it's drop city everywhere right now. No follow-up on the EX as well. What is going on over here? Okay. Tikok makes his way forward. Just pushing Ren back to mid-screen with pretty much just moving forward on his own. Showing a lot of confidence here, and oh, that is what Ren was looking for. Shutting down those drive rushes with the crouching medium punch. Really smart stuff. Tikok hasn't really shown us an answer. He hasn't even shown us an answer for this patient style of Ren. Like, he hasn't just, you know, like walked in and outside of that range to get an idea of what Ren is going to do and then reacted accordingly. It's been very aggressive, trying to force his way. I don't think that's gonna work. Oh, what is going on? Someone please tell me what is happening right now. Okay, so yeah, I like this. It's like, you don't have to do something. There we go. That is not too bad. Now it comes down to get on both sides, and that's going to be the one that keeps Ren in it even longer. Here we go. We've got a match. We actually have a match on our hands. Nice. 2-2, 2-2. All right. So again, winner of this will go ahead and fight Jabhi in those grand finals over there. Definitely looking forward to seeing who it is going to be. But yeah, regardless of that, I'm just excited to see these two play more in the future, right? I'm just want to see them play against each other and in tournaments again, because these matches have been so good. The crouching medium pick is good, but opts to go for the throw instead. Ren shuts down that Dragon Lash with the EXDP. Yep. Can't really do anything about that. There's Luke, I'm pretty sure. Definitely going to check that out again just to be certain, but last time I checked, don't think you can drive rush after throws, Luke. Oh, they confirm not there for Tikok. A lot of food left on the table these last couple of rounds. The DP is good though. Okay, this is gonna hurt quite a bit. Drops yet another combo. Trying to show some confidence there to just walk forward. Drops yet another combo. Tikok really throwing this away right now. giving all the opportunities here for Ren to come back. A crouching medium punch is all that he needs, and you can see that Ren is looking. You can see he's looking for it so bad. There it is. It's not going to be. Is it going to be enough? Oh, I think this might just be like just enough to get the round. Oh, man, it is so tense at the moment. It is so intense at the moment. And what a turnaround this has been here. Oh, okay, Tikok not deciding to anti. That was a great whip punch there on that standing heavy punch all the way to the corner. Not quite a safe jump though. Alright. Nice. Good parry. Drive rush. No cross cut, just opting to block. Not even trying to risk the parry over there, which is an option. I think probably one of the better options against cross-ups in this game. The only thing, of course, is that if you're wrong, probably are going to get drive punish thrown. And Tikok will indeed steal the corner here. There comes the DP. Not going to get the full animation on this. I'm not sure if that's what Tikok wanted. Does get the burnout though. Okay. Oh man. Ren could have ended it already, but drops the combo. And this time Tikok spends it all to close out the round. We're actually going to last game, last round. Okay, and the parry is good, and that's been, I think that's like the second time now that that has happened. Ren has been looking for that drive rush button from Tikok, and okay, goes into level 2, is going to build a bit more on that drive meter of Tikok over there. Oh, there comes the parry now. I think that was the bait actually. He did like an empty run into throw. Tikok recognized the Ren is doing parry quite a bit. Okay. You know, it's like Tikok has got like at least a bit of drive. Ren just walking back. No anti-air. The tech comes out. Oh dear, and the jump back heavy kick is all it is going to be required over here, and Ren will be your player advancing to the grand finals. And so it has come to this. We have finally reached our grand finals. Of course, it would be JabhiM on the winner's side, and we've got Ren over here from the loser side trying to reset this bracket in an effort to, you know, secure some more points. But the way that Jabhi's been playing today, it's going to be a tall order. It's going to be a tall order, that's for sure. So yeah, I'd love to see what Ren can do. But yeah, Jabhi has been playing really, really well today. Oh, that's a bit misjudging how much, you know, plus frames and how much advantage you really have over there on that perfect parry. Yeah, some damage. Oh, not quite enough though. We'll get the stun here, but ideally you don't want to put your opponent to stun right away. You want to, like, you know, grind some of that chip damage first, and then, you know, stun them right after. A little bit of a ambitious air slasher, but I guess it didn't matter in the end there. Ren making some crucial mistakes over there, and yeah, the strategy has been working out for Jabhi pretty much, yeah, pretty much entire tournament. You know, get you to block something, air slasher, punish the mistakes, things like jumps and such like that. Use a standing light kick into drive rush, get any sort of knockdown, and then just dry rush in and smother you to death. That has been the plan. But you know, Ren gets to level 3 here, does get the corner as well. No whip punish again on these Sobas. Really just leaving them all on the table over here. And until somebody does something about it, I don't know. I would just keep doing it as well. Yeah, just do it. Just do it. I mean, what could possibly go wrong? Great perfect parry over here. Probably won't spend too much bar. Yeah, the back throw. Okay. Yeah, so the Sobat is negative, but if you space it correctly, I don't know if anybody could really punish it from out there. There might be someone that could punish it, but yeah, for the most part, it's if spaced correctly, it's one of those just classic Street Fighter move, you know. All right, again, so Ren has been getting these burnouts though, punishing Jabhi for being a little bit too excited with the you know, drive rushing and such. So has been getting these burnouts pretty much. Well, he got it 1 out of 3 rounds, or 2 out of 3 rounds rather. Any hit potentially on either side. Yeah, it was a good jump. That was a good jump. All right, Ren fighting him back over here, saying that this is not going to be for free. Alright, so Ren takes the lead in these grand finals over here. What will Jabhi's response be? I mean, you know, that last round pretty much went either way, so yeah, I think that the story has yet to unfold completely. This is a terrible position to be in. Ren, again, opts to take 2 throws and then do the EXDP. Alright, so you just gotta straight up guess, that's just how it is sometimes. Jabhi has been willing to force his opponents in that kind of situation all day today. Yeah. Anti-air. Oh man, Jackknife maximum. Some of the hits whiffing over there. Really unfortunate. There comes throw. Here. Yeah, so Jabhi seems to be getting into his groove now. I mean, it's possible. It's possible for him to do something here, but he's going to have to first stop the. I see. So what's been happening over there? Well, let me finish my initial ideas. That he's going to have to stop Jabhi's momentum and pressure, right? He's going to have to actually prevent Jabhi from doing what he pretty much just doing whatever he wants to do. But the reason why that DI works over there is that, so if you notice that Ren's been poking a lot with crouching medium punch, or after he blocks a button, he'll press crouching medium punch or some button and it's going to work. And somewhere in between, because it's been whiffing, he started using standing medium kick. Standing medium kick is not cancelable. So Jabhi noticed this, started doing simple sort of block strings, and instead of just blocking afterwards, Jabhi opted to DI. And there he does it again. See, he noticed that Ren is using different normals now, but the normals that reach a bit further are not usually cancelable. Luke does have a special one. Well, most characters, or rather many characters I should say. I don't know about each and every character, but I know that many characters have normals that are not special cancelable, but are super cancelable. And Luke's standing medium punch is one of those. So yeah, in this scenario, when Ren does have bar, if he wants to, block a button, when he blocks something, and if he is, he wants to start his pressure, or if he just wants to press something that will reach from a distance, then I think that standing medium punch isn't too bad of an option. But yeah, the matches are going by so quickly right now. I don't know if he'll be able to implement that so quickly. Jabhi has been in his face all the time, and he's not only doing one thing, right? Jabhi's not just doing the same thing over and over. He's constantly switching it up, and not really giving Ren a lot of time. Even if Ren had, I think that was probably an EXDP that Ren had a little bit of execution error there. Even if it was, I'm pretty sure it would have worked. So yeah, no. It's, I don't want to call it, but it looks like it's done. To me, it looks like it's done. It's just Jabhi's playing way too quickly right now, and he's not really giving Ren a chance to react. But as I say that, we do get a reaction out of Ren. Shuts down the drive rush though. That means he was just not quite right. Not too bad of a situation here for Ren. Does need to get some drive back though. backs off quite a bit. It's still doable here for Jabhi. Definitely now. Any little boss into CA will probably be the end of it. Okay. Alright. Ren out here proving me wrong, perhaps. I would love that to be the case. I think it was really smart there from Jabhi, recognizing that there was a perfect barrier over there, so he didn't do anything like he usually would, right? All the way to the corner. He's gonna spend it. Oh, he is. So I guess it's like he'll take the damage, and he wants to ensure that he doesn't go into burnout. So this is actually a really good position here for Jabhi. 3 bars available here for Rendo. Oof, but it is looking really, really rough. Okay, here comes the wake up super now. Ren hasn't given up just yet. Still has 2 balls available. The level 3, the CA is not available, but the standing fierce and the standing light kick is all we'll really need. And that is going to be it. Jabhi is going to be your Get Washed World Warrior 2023 champion, at least for the very first event.